What's going on, everybody? This is Merc Plays Games. I'm finally ready to keep going on my playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. I updated everything in Pokemon Home, moved some Pokemon over, got all the Pokemon that I want in my squad, and so, as you can see here, I do have... This is going to be the squad that I'm going to be playing with through the entirety of the playthrough. I don't really expect to swap anything out. But I have a shiny Froakie, which you can get Froakie and Frogadier and that whole line if you are able to complete the 7-star Greninja raid, or if you got lucky and got a surprise trade from people that were giving those away after breeding for the shinies. Then we have so that's what the shiny Froakie looks like. We have a shiny Frigibax, which is going to give us our ice and dragon coverage. Of course, Froakie is water, but will eventually be Greninja, and that's water and dark. So we have a shiny Frigibax, and we also have a shiny Fuecoco. So he'll be our Ghost and Fire eventually. Then I have a shiny Mankey who's going to get evolved into Annihilate eventually, so that'll be fighting in Ghost. Then we have a shiny Pawniard, so we'll have King Gambit, and in fact, I'm probably going to just anchor him because he's going to be my anchor because of the way King Gambit is. And then I do have a shiny Pawmi that I did catch in the wild. It is a level 18, so I can't really use it right now. I may be able to, but I think I need to get the first badge first. But in any case, I think that's going to be my team. Of course, still have the Quaxley that I got from my first starter choice. I do have a Zorua that I'll maybe eventually level up. I have him all maxed out. He's got the best stats. You can't see it because I don't have the judge function. Then I have a shiny Roly-Poly that I need to evolve eventually up to Carkol, and then I'm spacing on the final form, but that would be what he'll be placing. He's not going to be a part of my team. I just need to evolve him to fill out my decks. Then I have a shiny Dondozo. I don't have any shiny Tatsugiri, which is really the Pokemon you need to pair with Dondozo. But I'll level him up and probably start a trainer team that I'll use for trainer battles online. So I do have a shiny Ditto that I got from Sword and Shield several years ago. Pretty sure it's a Hackmon, but I don't really use it for anything other than breeding. It's got perfect IVs. And then I have a Fennekin that I brought over from Pokemon Go that I'm going to breed and then also hopefully get a shiny, but I also don't have this line in my collection yet because there's a huge gap in me playing Pokemon, and I didn't play during Black and White. So I'm going to be breeding for that, leveling it up. Might give it a go too and use it for certain things. Maybe test it out, see if it's good for raids. These are all the raid Pokemon that I have from Pokemon Violet that I moved over here. So I have my Azumarill, Koraidon from what I got in Violet, Annihilate, and as you can see, these are all some of the best Pokemon that you can use in raids, and usually whenever a new raid comes out, I'll raise up another Pokemon to put in against the 7-star raid. So, and then I have everything set up so I have a lot of boxes meant for eggs for breeding because I do like to shiny breed and also just breed to try to get as competitive stats as possible. And then I have my boxes for filling up my Pokedex. I use some spreadsheets to help me keep track of everything. I made sure it took me some time to update all the spreadsheets. For my actual home, though, I use the spreadsheets that Austin John Plays just recently released in preparation for the home release that keeps track of everything. So I definitely recommend that you look him up. You'll get to see some really good tips and tricks for this game. And then he also has the spreadsheets available for you to help keep track of everything, especially if you're trying to collect them all. If you're just trying to play the game and, you just, like maybe if you're just a young kid and you're not really worried about holding on to everything and carrying it all over, then, you don't have to worry about it. But it's nice to have some type of record keeping to know what all you have. But anyway, that's the team, and that's the way my boxes are going to be. When the DLC finally does drop, I do plan on changing that because I doubt that they're going to give any more boxes. So I'll probably convert some of these egg boxes into boxes for any new Pokemon that'll be in the DLC. Alright, so where we left off, just spoke to Nimona. We're in Los Platos, so we are going to go to Mesagoza. It doesn't look like we're allowed to have the riding Pokemon yet, so Koraidon's not really our riding Pokemon. But that's fine. In the beginning of the game, you usually kind of walk around and explore a little bit anyway. But this is Los Platos. It's the first town, really, that you run into. There's nothing really here. You can't go into any of these buildings in any of the towns. The only thing that you can go into are shops. So you don't need to worry about exploring or anything. I usually hang out here when I'm hatching eggs because it's just a big loop. So it's pretty easy to just ride around in circles. You can also multitask and hatch eggs while you're also going to heading to the raids in whatever areas you need to go to. So I'm going to go ahead and catch Scatterbug. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to catch certain Pokemon, and then after I'm done recording, I'll probably just sort out whether I need to keep them or not. And I'll probably, if I don't need to keep them, I'll probably surprise trade them away. Alright. Now on the road to Los Platos, there was a trainer that we skipped. I'm going to actually head on back and battle that trainer. Just because it'll give some good early experience to level up the Pokemon that are on my team. And here's a wild Fido. I'm getting all these critical captures because I've already moved a bunch of Pokemon that I've already caught from Violet over, and so it's giving me Pokedex credit. So whenever you have Pokedex credit, you've caught a Pokemon, it does make it easier for you to catch the Pokemon again. So we go into options here. I want to make sure the text speed is as fast as possible. I'll leave that off. I think that, there we go. Okay. Alright, let's battle this kid. Here's a Lechonk. Oh, I lost, even though my Pokemon had full HP. So you actually get more experience when you do a traditional battle like this with wild Pokemon. So you'll get more experience if you catch them through that, or if you defeat them and faint them. However, you can also, there are some mechanics too, like this crouching, where you can sneak up on Pokemon, and you can lock on with the with ZL. And if you sneak up, like see this Hoppip is sleeping, you could throw out your Pokemon to engage in a battle. You can't catch the Pokemon like you could in Legends Arceus, but you do catch the Pokemon by surprise, and so that does delay them attacking you. So you can get in a couple shots before they start attacking back. It also makes it easier to catch too. So that is another attack that, or another mechanic that did carry over from Arceus. I still really enjoy the catching mechanics in Arceus, where you could catch Pokemon without actually doing battle with them. There's a little Happiny. I don't need that. All right. And then here are some Lechonks. I believe I mentioned in the first video, you do want to keep your eye out on what the Pokemon look like. If you see any Pokemon that looks different than what they typically would look like, so I don't think I can get that Lechonk to spawn in. But as you can see, the Lechonks are black with a pink face. The shiny version of those are pink. So if you happen to see a pink Lechonk out there, you definitely want to catch it. But there's no shiny tone or anything. You just have to be on the lookout and, get to that Pokemon as soon as you can. Make sure you drop a save beforehand to catch it. All right. So we're going to now head up to Mesagoza, which is up there. I'll just cut through here. Oh. So you can use the camera if you want to. And of course, if you're not familiar with this game, if this is your first time checking out this game, they do have a wide variety of clothing items, but the base outfit you cannot change. So you will always have to use one of those different school uniforms. Let's go battle this trainer here. Usually when you battle all the trainers in an area, you can go back to the Poké Center, and there's a league representative who will give you certain items if you battle all the trainers in the area. Another feature that they kind of carried over from Legends Arceus is this Let's Go feature, where if you hit the right button on your Switch, you can send your Pokemon out to collect items and also to automatically battle other wild Pokemon. Now, if you're a shiny hunter and you haven't, played this, you are okay because the Pokemon that your Pokemon will not battle a shiny Pokemon. You'll get like an indicator up that'll let you know that you can't battle this Pokemon, and that should give you a first indication that there's something up. Maybe you should take a closer look and then maybe even catch the Pokemon or engage it in a traditional battle so you can see the shiny tone and then hear the shiny sound. Here's a Pichu. And another cool feature is they have the auto heal, or if you have any potions, you can just automatically heal the Pokemon in your party without having to go in and actually use the actual item. It doesn't work on status effects, as you can see here. Now you do get experience for defeating Pokemon using the Let's Go feature, but it's not as much. The other thing is too is if you're trying to EV train your Pokemon to participate in, to like make it competitive or get it ready for raids, you will not get EVs for defeating Pokemon in Let's Go. So it's convenient to quickly level up Pokemon on the go without having to engage in battles, but there are some drawbacks. And so that was a Gimme Ghoul, and you just walk up, click on them, you get a Gimme Ghoul coin. You need those to level up Gimme Ghoul into Golden Go. We'll take advantage of the tight matchup here. All right, keep on moving. I think there's maybe one or two more trainers up here, and then we'll head into Mesagoza. We'll just go with this. Alright, so there's the main gate to Mesagoza. We'll go ahead and battle this trainer, and then we'll head there, and I think it'll actually trigger a fight with Nimona again. And then here we go. Oi, Mert. Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you all have learned in a battle? Sure thing. Alright, nothing like having a friend around. Come on, let's have us a fruitful battle. You seem like you're getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. And it's not really gonna matter. You really work your type matchups, I can tell. Alright, let's see. Do I have a counter for Palmy? I do. Let's try and see how my Palmy does against hers. Oh, she's gonna show off the Terra. Terastalizing is always a solid strategy. It gives moves of the Pokemon's Terra type more power. Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. Amazing, look at you, taking on a Terastalize opponent and winning, no problem. Come to think of it, you can't Terastalize your Pokemon yet, huh? Don't worry, I'll get you taken care of. You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forget how new you are to this stuff sometimes. I'm not really new. Anyway, it was fun to battle you. Here, have some revives as thanks. You obtain 3 revives. Now, Mesagoza is waiting just past this gate. At last, the city where our school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm going to take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. And so this is just showing you Mesagoza. Alright, here I am. We finally made it, huh? This is Mesagoza, the biggest city in Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon where you could change your look, plus places with tasty food and fixins'. What do you want to see first? Tasty food. Ha, I didn't have you pegged for a big eater. But that's smart. You can't battle well with a growling tummy, right? Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to Terastalize your Pokemon too. There's a few things that gotta get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, you just have fun looking around the city a bit. There's so much to do. Grab a bite, buy some accessories to spice up your uniform. If you want my personal recommendation, you've got to see Delibird Presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Once you've seen your fill, we can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready, the stairs up to the school are no joke. Later then, get pumped for some Terastalizing. Alright. So this lady gives you phone cases depending on the save data that you have on your Switch. So you get one for Sword and Shield. And then you get one for BDSP. And then you get one for Legends Arceus. And here, I'll show you what they look like. So you want to customize them. Now, I do know where everything is already. This is really the main square here. There's a lot of stuff to buy for your clothes, as well as supplies. We're going to go ahead and head on up to the school. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. Huh? You want in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us, but you knew that, right? No, I didn't. Ah, another ignorant little nobody. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star and still I get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You keep watching that little Four Eyes over there. I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. I doubt that. That's probably not going to happen. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Why is a nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. No way, she beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up Team Star's ranks? Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? Ah, it's that student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. Can't believe you. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. Sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi. We weren't not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also a perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift to you. And now we have the Terra Orb, so that means we can Terastalize our Pokemon. With this Terra Orb, you can Terastalize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see, after it Terastalizes, I'm pretty sure your Froakie will be a Water type. Normally you've got to take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put in a good word for you. Now, time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with her Terra Pokemon? Is that it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. I'll take my chances with the new kid. Then take your places and battle. So you can just hit R. Then we're going to Terra. All too easy. Your Pokemon burns so bright. Nice, you pulled off Terastalizing no problem. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's Terastalized, you know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at a Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah? Hasta la Vistar. Me too, hasta la Vistar. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get it together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Excuse me. Well, thanks. So yeah, see you around. Aw, look at you, already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Here we are. Welcome to Naranja Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead up to all different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. And here's Director Clavel. How did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. I imagine Miss Nemona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nemona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. That's quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Mert flexed on them and ran them off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Nemona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles? Right. Yes, sir, Director. A child with an Eevee backpack, you say? I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. And Miss Nemona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jacques about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such goings-on. You got it, sir. But look at the time, you two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in Class 1A. Come on, I'll show you the way. Good morning, Mr. Jacques. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me, I want to hear the news. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Did you hear that? She seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Me, can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? Really? Awesome, I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Me, I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I want to be a strong trainer. You will be, oh I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself. I'm Mr. Jacques, I teach biology here at the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. Alright, you ragamuffins, be nice and friendly to our new classmate. We will, Mr. Jacques. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Oh, pardon me. Oh, hey. Who was that? Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong, she can do pretty much anything, she's got cool practically coming out her ears, she's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, I will. Oh wow, hang on though, I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers, their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the champion assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last, you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of this school year. It's great, you get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found, maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's locations in your map app in case you decide to go for it. Alright, this is the first of the 3 main quests. That's to battle the gyms. Give it some thought. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? Oh, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you, the new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life, the great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powered will get your blood flowing. Provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's going to be pretty tough to try to grab even a few springs. Because see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be things like this. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all, one of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. He had differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either, and I never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Yes. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. And this is the second quest. Let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later. In the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. It's a bag of Stardust. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Who's this? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. I'm sorry, who are you? My name's Cassiopeia, but never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, you know about Team Star, right? Yes. Great, I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level, and I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation. I'd like you to be one of them. Yes. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Ah. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then. Team Star, you say? I'm being called to the director's office. Alright, let's go see what the director wants. Thank you for coming. Have you been enjoying your time here? Yes. That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria, but let me assure you there's a reason why I asked you to meet me here in this office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. No, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Seda. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area Zero. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Mercked, student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon, is that correct? Yes. Thank you, I appreciate that you are honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I'm no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koraidon on my behalf? Yes. I do appreciate your agreement. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. I'll be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Until then, could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Seda, don't tell me you actually did it. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koraidon. Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here. Oof, getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? No, kidding, I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room. Let's go check it out. Ta-ta-ta-chan. From today on, this is your room. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed, looks comfy, and you must be pretty worn out from all the stuff happening on your first day. A quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life at Naranja Academy. And then, at last, the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Ding dong. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard where I'll explain in more detail. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Excellent, seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture, discover the Pokemon that live here, and get to know the people too. Where you will travel, who you will meet, and what you will achieve. Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward. Tamaya, it's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Cyclizar, we're riding out. Take care, everyone, and remember the great crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Do you think everyone heard my warning? With the students so full of vim and vigor, I find it hard not to worry. The treasure hunt. It's finally starting. What do they mean by treasure? Yeah, fair question since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Naranja Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help out people in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know. This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got to battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That'll get you on your way easy. How's that for a student council president, giving your own friends an insider advantage? Aye, Arvin? Insider advantage. Sheesh, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that she check out the gyms. It's up to her whether she goes. She's gonna have her hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. She doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and her are gonna be too busy visiting the layers of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. And Sirio? Don't go filling her head with weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite her along. It's still up to her whether she goes, right? Grrr. Your phone's ringing. Hey, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads and each one's got their own base. I need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up that the bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews, and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. And there's the final quest. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? A Team Star? Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not her problem. That's right, because she's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to her to decide whether she goes or not. Wasn't that what you said? Nimona and Arvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off. Bye. What was that all about? I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We've got a big adventure to start. I'm going to battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do. Go where you want, and do what it is you really want to do the most. A treasure of our very own. For me, that's got to be my big dream of tracking down Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've ever had in your life. Ah, what'd you come out for? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said sandwich? Ha ha ha. Well, you're not getting one. Seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on? Whoa, it transformed. Now it really looks like some kind of weird Cyclosaur. Long as you got Koraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Paldea is your cloister. Yeah, maybe. Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out from the East Gate. But since Mert is actually headed to take on some gyms, I'd say go for the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'll head to a gym. See you around, Mert. Alright, treasure hunt's finally begun. And now, with the way the game is structured, you really can't go anywhere you want and tackle any of these gyms or Team Star bases or Titan Pokemon in any order. The Pokemon in the game scale with kind of your level, so you pretty much can go anywhere you want. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. So if you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel and help me grow the channel. Stay tuned. I will be playing more Pokemon. I do have plans to go back and play the previous Pokemon games too. So subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of my next videos. And thank you for watching, and until next time.